Hey y'all, Dekumon here and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Last time, we pushed through the White Palace, made our way into the Queen's Garden, and now we're just about ready to finish this area out. I'm exceedingly close to being done with this zone. The map, she says I am just about there. So all I really need to do is head up. Now today's episode, and probably the next couple, are probably going to be a little bit piecemeal as I kind of wander around, warp around the map, clean up all the various side things I need to do because we're getting extremely close to the end of the game. I only have one mass fragment left to get. I got all the vessel fragments I need. I think I'm missing quite a few charms still I have to get, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably have to look up a couple of those because I don't remember exactly where they all are. But that's all right. Almost done with the Queen's Garden. Then we can move on to everybody's least favorite quest in this game. The Delicate Flower quest. That's gonna be a pain. Ooh. Okay, fine. I deserved that. But so did he. I bounced right off of that. Just making sure. Yeah, this is the end actually. We're pretty damn close to it. Right? Where does this go? Oh, this is that back entrance in Green Path. Cool. And there's a dream route here. Fine. Twist my arm, why don't you, game? The fact that you put a dream route here, just like, make me come all the way through this zone just so I can clean up a dream route. Holy cow. These things are everywhere. I mean, I kind of needed to whack a couple of those guys anyway, just so I can get the Hunter's Trophy done. Of course, I still have to come back through this zone, get the last of these. Any more? Come on. I see the sparkles. I know I'm missing at least a couple. There's a couple more. Can't swing the nail when I'm in the water, unfortunately. There was a lot of essence in here. Greenkin lost, paths overgrown, dream forgotten. Must be talking about how the Green Path worshippers kind of lost their way. Ooh, this is gonna be a little on the tricky side, but nowhere near the Path of Pain level. Is that a grubby? That is a grubby! That also means I kind of went the wrong way because I thought this was the correct way to go. And now I actually have to get down from here, which is going to be fun. This is gonna be embarrassing, isn't it? You're gonna make me actually die harder getting down than I am getting back up. There we go. So if that's not the right way to go, what was? Because apparently I clearly missed a passage somewhere that I should have taken. But I'm not sure where it was. I need to go that way, I think? Somewhere. Maybe left? Ah, yeah, that's the way I have to go. I have to prove I have the shade cloak. know, all those deaths that I just took there do not give me much confidence for getting that flower done on the first try. Oh god, I just got locked in. Mantis traders. Oh! Hey, Cloth. Aw, I can't dream nail her. Whew. Oh dear. Ah, there he is, the Traitor Lord. This is a moderately irritating boss. Just try to ignore Cloth because she really doesn't help much in all of this. That's the most irritating attack there, because you have to have Shape Cloak charged for that to, you know, be dodgeable. You bitch! She got the last hit in. No. Poor Cloth. She didn't deserve that. Unfortunately, her sacrifice does buy us entry to hi there. Protect. Anyway, that's another of the 5 knights. In fact, that's number 4 we've seen? Yes, that is number 4 we've seen. Leaving only 1, and we'll run into them pretty shortly. Just gotta get my way through here. Hi.
Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Does it seek my aid? Or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a place? It is true. True that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True one like you was awaited.
For those not in the know, this is the White Lady. This is the Queen of Hallownest. And she's basically kept herself sealed up here so she doesn't, you know, propagate. Because apparently she likes to do that.
I have a gift. Held long for one of your kind. Half of a whole. When united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need.
A gift, you say? The other white half. Yep, there we are. The other white fragment. Combined, they become the King's Soul.
It faced the gendered child. She's a fierce foe, strong in mind and body, striking reflection of her mother, though the two were permitted little time together. I never begrudged the worm's dalliance's bargain. In fact, I feel some affection for the creature birthed. If your paths were ever to align, I imagine you might gain yourself a powerful ally.
The gender child she's referring to is Hornet. And this is basically confirmation that yes, the Hornet was born from the worm, inherent of the beast.
Within my roots, the weakening of the vessel I plainly feel. Only 2 obvious outcomes there are from such a thing. The first is inevitable on current course, regression, all minds relinquished to that pernicious plague. The second I find preferable, and would seek your aid in its occurrence, replacement. I implore you, usurp the vessel. Its supposed strength was ill-judged. It was tarnished by an idea instilled. But you are free of such blemishes. You could contain the thing inside.
Yeah, an idea instilled indeed. We actually saw the moment of this when we completed the Path of Pain. Any more?
I'll offer fair warning. The vessel may itself be weak, but it is much empowered by that force within. To claim its role requires strength of some magnitude. Prepare yourself well before attempting the task. Ah, so it bears our once fractured soul now complete. Such strength, such resolve, such dedication. Is it more than simply a vessel? I almost feel like I'm once again in the presence of my beloved worm. The King's Soul. What is at the heart of it, I wonder? If its curiosity wills it, it should seek out that place where it was born, where it died, where it began.
And there she's giving us a hint of what to do with the King's Soul, which we will get to, but probably not this episode. Ah, okay, so now she's just repeating at this point.
So it can access a mind. Then the seal shall break before its blade.
Yep, that they did. That they did. All right, now let us get out of here and head for the flower quest. All right, here is where the infamous flower quest begins. I never actually went through here. Now, before I do this, I am going to change out a couple charms really quick. I don't need Fragile Heart. I probably don't need Gathering Swarm, but I want is Shaman Stone, because we want to avoid direct combat as much as possible. It's the other reason I've got Mark of Pride on. And now we meet the fifth and final of the Great Knights. The Grey Mourner.
Ah, Mahon, this world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does she wake? Why does she persist? Ah, Lemire, you could not know of tragedy as complete as Shays. True lovers stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now, my lover, dead so long in time, dead so far away. Buried, Moina, I, amongst its hateful kin that did deny our union, that did reject Shays' outsideness. She doesn't suppose. Nalo, could Shay ask? Could Shay burden? Lemire, couldst you deliver gift to her grave? The gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests amongst her kind near our queen's lust refuge. Would such a thing be done? Shay asks perhaps impossible things, mad things. For Lemire to take up such a quest would be a kindness Shay had near forgotten.
And now to accept the gift of the delicate flower.
Rare boon you grant, Lemire. It will be Shay's last request. After this, never shall Shay lay burden on another. A sacred flower is the offering. It is a rare, delicate object, one of a kind. You must cherish it, must act as though it were your own heart. If you were to get hurt whilst carrying it, or did attempt to ride those jolting transit beasts, it would forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of the Queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, Lemire. My hopes I place upon you, and my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass.
Yep. So, important things to note about the flower quest. 1, I cannot take the trams, like she noted. I also cannot use the Dream Gate, which is why it's now sitting here, in case I bone myself and have to come back, because despite what she says, she has an infinite number of these bloody flowers. The other important thing to note about this is from this point on, until this quest is done, I will not touch a bench. Because the benches in this game work like Dark Souls bonfires. They basically cause monsters to respawn. So what we want to do is avoid that as much as possible. Now I do have a particular route in mind for this, and it avoids most of the dangerous areas of the game. Trick is, I just want to avoid any major combat. This is one of the few spots where I'm like, I'm just gonna anoint this guy. The little one I don't mind. The little one I will beat. That big guy, I ain't even gonna try. It's not worth it. I don't want to do with it. I suppose pay respect to Quirrell's Nail, because apparently he's gone from this point forward. Now my preferred route for this is like this. I take the Blue Lake, take a quick jaunt through the Forgotten Crossroads, end up in the City of Tears, come down. Now unfortunately I don't have all the charms I need for her. I really should blast this guy. Get him out of my hair. I don't want these guys showing up, causing me any kind of trouble. Take out any enemies you see, because I don't want to deal with them if I gotta run this route again. That means burning some soul. That means burning some soul. So reason I got the, oh, that was dangerously close. Like, damn dangerously close. I did not need that. I think we're safe. I don't think there's any enemies in this room, right? No? Good. So from here, we're gonna head down to the City of Tears. And now, we're gonna basically go out the front door and head to the Fungal Wastes. Which, again, there's not that many enemies along this route, and I can ignore most of them. This room has caught me once or twice when I've done this before. So we're gonna go slow. I'm gonna watch for enemies. There's a reason I have Mark of Pride on. It lets me deal with these guys at a distance. It also helps that I still have fragile strength, so I can take these guys in a single hit. No. I'm so used to gathering swarm. I will burn the excess soul just to be dang sure that I have no enemies to deal with. That is my goal. I don't want to have to deal with any enemies. Now, this is locked, so we're gonna have to take the back exit. Which I never actually opened at one point. I'm rather surprised. I never opened that before. Oh, need a bit of soul back. All right, from here, we're gonna go down, around, up into the Queen Station and into the Fog Canyon, which should be a relatively simple jaunt. There aren't a lot of enemies around this route. Now, these mushroom guys actually do respawn regardless of whether or not you bench, so do keep an eye out for them. These guys, however. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun route. With those guys around, I need to be very cautious. That's all right. We just take this nice and slow, minimize interactions with enemies as much as possible, and we'll be fine. I don't need to go up there. I do need to go up here, however. And I know there's one enemy here, because this guy's always here. Now, if you really wanted to make this as easy as possible, you could pre-run this route and clear out all the enemies. I find that's kind of excessive. For the most part, the enemies on this route aren't too bad. And as long as you're paying attention, you can deal with them along the way. It doesn't really start to become a problem until we're in Queen Station and into the Fog Canyon. Because the jellies are a thing. Do yourself a favor and just don't hit the big ones. It ain't worth the risk. Just ignore them. See? Just ignore them. The little ones are fine. They give you a little bit of soul. They're easy enough to deal with. All right. Under the spikes and into the garden. Almost there. Almost there. Now watch these bush guys, because these guys are irritating. Doubly so because of that. I've actually lost a flower to these guys' little death animation because they were stuck in the foreground. Do not like these foreground elements. Yeah, right here, it's actually what got me the first time. Oh. Is he not gonna pop because I killed him with soul? There we go. I don't trust these things, I really don't. I need to go straight. Now, just like the mushrooms, the little flying guys in this area will respawn. The mantises do not, thankfully. Thank you for the extra dream essence that I don't need. We are almost there. We are literally almost there. I just want to make sure, yes. I knew there was a platform down here. I want to take care of these guys before they become a problem. Here comes the final room, and this room, I've lost a flower in this room before. It sucks. Just take it easy. Just like the Path of Pain, and voila, we've made it on the first try. And there's the traitor's child, thanking us for the gift. Lovely. Man, I can't believe I made that on the first try. I made it look easy. All right, now, gotta go back and pick up our mass fragment. I cannot believe we actually did it. Oh, while I'm here, I should go talk to the moth as well. Finish that quest up.
Me? Lemaire, you have done this thing? Is it possible? This world's cruelty, I thought it overwhelming. But Lemaire, such great compassion. That she's love would know her partner's heart even aeon past. Is it that, Lemaire? Such grief can end? Can she end? Ooh, in our dear love, she too can end.
And there she goes. Holding on, just to ensure her love knew. It's sad, but with this, we have claimed the final mass fragment. That is the maximum number of masks you can have, without charms, of course. Speaking of, let me re-equip my proper charms. Gathering Swarm and Fragile Heart. Good. Well, like I said, since I'm here, might as well go talk to the moth before we start the, actually, shoot, no, I can't put on one of these. Sorry, I have to turn around because we're gonna take off Fragile Heart for right now. And place on, instead, Grimm Child, because we gotta find these things, and there isn't one in this area. But we are now officially on the hunt for the flames. Well, Lady Moth, you want to see how awesome my nail is?
Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. So much essence, so bright. You truly are the wielder my tribe so long has dreamed of. The folk of my tribe were born from a light similar to essence, similar to that powerful blade, though much brighter still. They were content to bask in that light and honored it for a time. But another light appeared in our world, a worm that took the form of a king. How fickle my ancestors must have been. They forsook the light that spawned them, turned their backs to it, forgot it even. And so this kingdom was born from that betrayal. But the memories of that ancient light still lingered, hush whispers of faith, until all of Hallownest began to dream of that forgotten light. Ah, but what's done is done, and so am I. The wielder has at last appeared, and I've held the memories of my tribe for long enough. It is time for us to be forgotten too. Don't remember us, wielder. Don't honor us. We do not deserve it. Ah, I'm sorry. Light. Radiance. I remember you.
And she's gone. Just like that. It's kind of a sad end to this little quest. Alright, there should be one of the flames in this area. I figure I'm only gonna show one flame per stage because they all work the same way. You find the flame with the bugger in your equipment, as in you actually have to have the Grimm Child on. And you have to do a little mini boss fight. And the first form of this guy's not too bad. He only has the 2 attacks. He can either throw 3 flames, or he throws himself. We beat him, and the Grimm Child absorbs the flame. 1 down, 2 to go. I'll see you back in Dirtmouth once I have all 3. All right. We've got all 3 flames. Let's head into the Grimm Troupe, talk to these guys, and see what happens. pretty sure nothing major happens on the first go around. Hey, Grimm.
I can feel it. The warmth and the flame you've gathered together. A masterful opening act. The air hums with excitement. Dear child, you've done so well. Let your fire burn even brighter.
And with that, our Grimm child has grown.
Beautiful, yes, the child has grown. From idle youth to deadly companion. About these dangerous lands, its aid will no doubt be welcome. Just don't neglect our dance, for it too continues. Keep hunting that scattered scarlet essence. When the child is filled with flame once more, return to the stage and the performance will begin.
Performance, he says. Well, as you can see, we're gonna have to chase down 3 new flames. There's one right there on King's Path. There's one down here in the resting grounds, and the third one's all the way in Kingdom's Edge. So, let's get rolling. Gotta find me some flames again. There it is. I knew we had to be getting close. As you can see, this guy is significantly bigger, and he's already getting new attacks. There we go. Still not much of a challenge. All right, and once again, I'll see you back once I got the other 2 flames. You know, I'm actually really close to this since I'm already here. I might as well do this. I did just pick up the last flame in Kingdom's Edge, but I do have the option of doing this because we did pick up the love key, which means we can finally open this door that's been teasing me ever since I saw it. A locked, padded door. I will happily use the love key to enter the Tower of Love. Tower of Misplaced Love is more like it. Great. Got a mad collector here. And if the jars weren't enough of a hint, you could probably guess what this guy's obsession has been. It's my boys, the Grubbies! Say hello to the collector. Relatively easy boss. Doesn't really do much. Especially if you have enough attack power. All he does is the little jump around. And he drops jars. The jars spawn enemies. The enemies are easily dispatched because my nail is, you know, jacked. And yeah, I could have healed there. Didn't really need to. Fight goes on. He drops more things. The music gets a little more twisted. And there we are. Now interesting, because he's a void creature, I don't get soul when I'm hitting him, so all the soul I get is from dealing with the mobs that he spawns. But for my troubles, 1 grubby, 2 grubbies, 3 grubbies, and the collector's map. The locations of imprisoned grubs are now marked on my map. That's right, I can now see every missing grub on my map, and it's probably not gonna be too many of them. How many grubs have I missed? How many grubs have I missed? I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh, there's one. I missed that one, huh? Are there any others? I did miss that one there. So that's 2 I've missed. And that's it? Dang, I did good. I was only missing 2 grubs. All right, back to Dirtmouth. Back again. Now, this time, I need to be ready for a fight because this is not gonna be so simple as just turn in and go on my way again.
Wonderful, wonderful. My kin arrive, and the time has come.
And he eats my kid.
This searing fire carries well the ritual's promise.
Oh, We have an audience.
Dance with me, my friend. The crowd awaits. Show them you are worthy of a starring role.
Yep. Time to fight Grimm! You know, every time I fight this guy, it reminds me of fighting Dracula in Castlevania. With all the teleporting around. Fight's not overly bad. It's really just a case of seeing the move and reacting to the move. And of course the audience loves it when he does this. I could heal here, but I could also smack him. This is probably the best time to hit him, is when he does that move. This one's nice. I can get a bounce on his head, get a stagger, hit the little one, and the crowd goes wild. Gotta love the crowd. Nope. Come on, Grimm, you're not putting on much of a show here. I'm the one doing all the heavy lifting. Aw, I missed that. There we go. I smacked the red out of him. Voila. Did you enjoy the show? Oh. Bow to Grimm. Yes? Oh.
Bravo, my friend. Hear how the crowd adores you. They've not seen such a show in a long time.
I'm sure they haven't. Oh. And my Grimm child is stronger yet.
Look here, how our child has grown, nourished and strengthened by the heat of our passionate dance. The two of you will feature in many tragedies and triumphs together, I'm sure. And so, our great ritual nears its end. Will you continue to harvest the flame, even though now you surely see the path it illuminates for us? Our scarlet eyes will watch you keenly, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Go out into the darkness, harvest the last lingering embers of this kingdom, then return to me and we will complete our dance.
Oh. And a prize! The final charm notch in the game. Yep, Grimm was hiding it this whole bloody time. And, where'd our little accordion friend get off to? Well, once again, we have to go harvesting flames. Now, where are they? There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, and there's 4? I only need 3, right? If I come over to the Grimm child, yeah, I only need 3, but there's 4. This warrants investigation. Says there's a flame around here. Oh. Hey. Brum. You came. The red flame I've gathered from this dead kingdom. You would claim it for our master, for his final act. The ritual plays itself out once more. We are like the notes in an old, old song. You and me. Endless repeating songs of sacrifice, of servitude, for the ritual, for the troupe, for the master. Even this child was born into invisible chains. So we serve. Thus it has ever been. Yes? Take the flame then. It is why you came here. I mean, yes, it is why I came here. It is done. And yet, it is not merely by fortune that we meet here.
In the darkest, furthest reaches of the world, where my master's scarlet eyes cannot see us. A song that never ends is no song at all. You take part in the ritual, yet I sense you truly have no master. Is it so? Perhaps together we can banish that livid flame, and let this dead kingdom rest in peace. If you wish to silence the endless song, meet me where it began. But if you return to the master and complete the ritual, as long as you do it without regret, I will bear you no hatred.
Yeah, Brum here actually offers us an interesting choice. We could continue the ritual, or we could actually banish the troupe outright and get a different ending to this quest line.
Yes, we are merely vessels for the flame, but were we always empty?
Were you always empty indeed? Now, I plan on actually finishing the ritual because it leads to a pretty awesome boss fight. And unfortunately, banishing the troupe does not lead to an awesome boss fight. So we are going to finish the ritual out, and I got to find 2 more flames. All right. Time for the final version of these flame guys. And these are tough because, yeah, now they're doing 2 masks per hit. So, gotta definitely be on my toes. Oh! That's new. He has a flame pillar attack. That was dangerous. There we go. I got him. Whew. Thankfully, I only need to fight 1 more of those guys because legit tough. All right, it's about time. Now, I am gonna basically equip myself for one heck of a fight here, which, you know, can't take much off because you have to have Grimchild on. I'm definitely keeping Fragile Heart and Strength on because this is technically a dream fight. I'm gonna take off Mark of Pride and put on Quick Focus because this thing is stupidly useful in this fight because he's not gonna give you a lot of time to heal. And I guess we're gonna take, yeah, don't really have any other charms for 1 slot, I'm afraid, so take the best we can get because this is gonna be a flippin' slaughter. Oh, anyway, we come back here and Grimm is nowhere to be seen. Where is Grimm? Where is Grimm? Grimm is apparently having himself some bad dreams. And as you can see, the child is missing. Ooh. This does not bode well. This fight, by the way, is stupidly hard. This is one of the hardest fights in the entire game. Hands down. Okay, that's a beating heart. It's time to face Nightmare King Grimm. Basically, Grimm turned up to fucking 11. Oh, I'm gonna get nailed there. Yeah, can't hit him there anymore. 4 ceiling. Yep, I'm gonna deserve that. So you can see everything he does is a 2-mask hit now. Which means I'm not gonna get a lot of heal time. Heal, 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 heal. I don't know if he even has a stagger anymore. I don't remember. All I know is that I'm getting my ass beat. Yeah, this attack. Much faster now, too, just to add to my insanity. No. Ah. Oh, he does have a stagger. Thank goodness he has a stagger. I actually managed to... Oh, I deserve that. And I deserve that! That was stupid! There's some hits you just don't try for when he's like this. Yep, I deserve that. Plus side, it's a dream fight, so I don't have to do anything crazy. Just get back in there and go again. Thankfully, they're nice enough and just speed up the intro. All right. Not this time, buddy. This time, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for the stupids. Like that. I know better. I know better not to even attempt it. That one's acceptable. Take my free stagger. As you can see, they're not clapping anymore. This is no longer for entertainment. This is a duel to the death. That attack there is probably the best chance to hit him. This is probably the second best. Definitely not hitting him now. Oh, the heart is glowing. It means we're getting good damage in. We're advancing the state. Uh-oh. I'll heal. I'll dodge. I'll clip him. Nope. Take another stagger, which I don't need to heal for. I don't know why I bothered. Oh, I thought for sure I wasn't gonna get a hit there. And yeah, you can use nail arts on this too. It's actually pretty effective. Oh yeah, I knew I was gonna eat that one. Yeah, not even gonna bother charging in the middle of this. Come on, come on. I did clip him there. Got him there, that was a good solid hit. Nope, not even attempting it. Another stagger and another chance to heal. Gotcha! Oh, second try, not too bad. With that, the heart bursts open. Grimm falls and the nightmare continues. And the tent is gone. The ritual is complete. And the Grimm child is fully grown. Now, her tent is still there because we can still use her to get the charms upgraded. All right, I need to head down back into the abyss, but before I do that, I need to change around my charms pretty drastically. In order to do this thing, I have to have the King Soul equipped. So that bites. I also need... I don't have enough charm slots for this. This is gonna be fun. Because I need to put on Fragile Heart. I need to put on the Lifeblood Heart. I also need to put on the... Oh. You guys haven't gotten to see me do this yet! Overcharm myself! Yes, you can actually equip more charms than you're legally allowed to, but you get the overcharm status. The result of this is that I take double damage from everything. But it is a small price to pay to have the most obscene life bar in Hollow Knight's history. Look at this thing! It's bonkers! And why do I need such an obscene life bar? Well, when we get down to the abyss, I will show you. There's a very particular reason I need such a ridiculous life bar. And I need to find it right here. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. You must have 14 blue lifeblood masks to open this door. And for my troubles, oh dear, a platforming challenge while I'm under overcharm. This is not the sort of thing I ever look forward to, the idea that this could just wreck my day. Now, thankfully, I'm pretty good at this sort of thing. Which is nice. What's below us? Ah. Getting in here is fun. Getting out of here is about the same amount of fun, I'm afraid. Yeah! Whew. Okay, I made it. And for my troubles, a charm, the lifeblood core. And thankfully a swift exit, because this door will never open again. Well, now that the fun's over, ow, yes, I'll take my double lifeblood mask. And of course, because I'm on lifeblood mask solely, I can't heal. So of course I'm going to be the massive idiot that I am and just walk into everything that I should not be walking into. I have to make it all the way to the bottom. Thank you for the free essence. That was not there before. This part scares the hell out of me because it's full of shades and I'm already on overcharm, which means I'm technically gonna take 4 masks from any one of these guys. So if I'm a little on the paranoid side, you'll forgive me. Technically, I really did not have to overcharm myself to come down here. I could have pit stopped back at the bench. Could have changed my charms out. But it takes too bloody long, and I really want to get to the bottom of this. This place is just literally made of dead knights. Oh, hi. Yes, proof I have the shade cloak, thank you. Oh, Jesus. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Hi. Me? What happens if I dream nail me? I'm dead. That's what happens. I killed myself with the dream nail. No cost too great. And what do we see but a memory of the knight himself? Yep. Gonna see our past. Come on, little buddy, get up and out. Now we've got to make it all the way back to the top of the abyss. Ow. No mind to think. I can do this without completely screwing up. As the music starts to swell. Oops. Yep, the whole screwing up thing here. No will to break. Yep. He's describing what he wanted, a perfect vessel. No voice to cry suffering. Born of God and void. Mm-hmm. There it is. We made it. Ah! There goes the king. There's the vessel that becomes the Hollow Knight. And there's us. We almost made it. So close. And the door shutting just somehow knocks us all the way back to the bottom. You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight.
Yeah, we saw how well that worked. Anyway, our King Soul has now become the Void Heart. And thankfully, it no longer takes 5 charm slots. No, in fact, it takes no charm slots, but it has no actual effect. The King Soul beforehand actually did have an effect. It was basically trickle soul jam. It was garbage. Bloody worthless. Oh, but I think we're closing in on it. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more spelunking in Hallownest. And as always, I'll see you in the next video, where after we do a little cleanup, I get the last of my grubs, the last of the charms, we're going for endings 2 and 3. See you then.